most effectively communicate the concerns of the business community when we speak with one voice. As you can see today, when the business community comes together, it can be a very strong and influential force. Now I ask that you all rise for the presentation of our national colors, which will be posted by the members of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard.
Left turn, march. Present, ho.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, ho. Color turn, march. Post. Present, ho. Order, ho. Detail, face. Forward, out.
Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to take a few moments to recognize many of the dignitaries joining us today. Since there are so many attending today, I will make group introductions. Also, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Please stand to be recognized as I announce your group. We have any members of the federal delegation, the Kansas State delegation, mayors, city council members, Johnson County Community College trustees, school board members, water district board members, and members of the Chamber Board of Directors. Thank you all for attending today's event. This event is also being live tweeted at hashtag JOCO2019SOTC. A heads up for everyone attending, the chairman will have a pop quiz at the beginning of his remarks. There's information on your table as to about how to participate. The technology only allows for the first 500 participants, so when it's time, get those answers in for the chairman. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce Ed Eilert, chairman of our Johnson County Board of County Commissioners, to deliver his 2019 State of the County address. This year marks Ed's 40th year as a public servant in Johnson County. He served 28 years on the Overland Park City Council, with 24 of those years as mayor. Ed was elected to the Board of County Commissioners in 2007 as 4th District Commissioner and became chairman of the Board of County Commissioners 4 years later. Chairman Eilert is now in his 3rd term. Ed has called Johnson County his home for more than half a century and has always lived in Overland Park. He started his career as a high school business teacher and retired after 40 years as an investment advisor. His business background has helped to guide his public service and local government. Chairman Eilert has long been a strong supporter of the local business community in providing services to foster economic development and maintain our excellent quality of life. He also served as the first chairman of the Johnson County Education Research Triangle Authority, completing 2 four-year terms. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to our chairman of the Johnson County Commission, Ed Eiler.
Thank you, Cindy. That was thank you. Well, good afternoon. Gosh, it's great to see so many people joining us today. Maybe it's a thank you for spring finally arriving, but glad that you're here. And thank you for joining us for the State of the County report. David, thank you for those remarks, and thank you to the Olathe Embassy Suites for hosting this event today. And I want to say a special thank you to the Honor Guard from the Sheriff's Office for presenting our colors. And a special thank you to the Johnson County Chamber Public Policy Committee for their assistance and support in coordinating today's luncheon. You know, our local chambers are such important members of our community, promoting strong and effective ongoing support for local businesses and the larger business community that provides and fuels our strong economy. I also want to say special thanks to our outstanding K-12 schools, our higher education institutions and vocational training centers, our nonprofits in our county, and our many volunteers in Johnson County. All serve important roles in improving our lives and building a strong community. I now want to recognize my colleagues on the Board of County Commissioners who are here with us today and were able to attend. Becky Fast, a new member of our commission representing the 1st District. Jim Allen, 2nd District Representative and also Vice Chair of the Board. Steve Klicker, representing the 3rd District, was unable to be here with us today. And Janae Hanslake, a new member representing District 4. Michael Ashcraft, District 5, and Mike Brown, representing District 6. Also with us today are District Attorney Steve Howe. Thank you, Steve. Sheriff Calvin Hayden. Cal, good to see you. Chief District Court Judge Kelly Ryan was unable to be here today because he has a multi-day jury trial going on this week, but he sent Judge Chuck Draghi to join us today. Judge, thank you for being here. It's also my pleasure to introduce County Manager Penny Postoke Ferguson. Penny assumed the operational helm of Johnson County government in July of last year after serving for more than 5 years as Deputy County Manager. And I want to say a special thank you to our public information staff, directed by Jody Hanson, who were responsible primarily for putting together today's program and the activities that we'll share today. And a shout out to Gerald Hay and Penny Pearson, who did a lot of heavy lifting. Thank you, guys. And finally, I want to introduce someone who's very special to me, a Johnson County native, and my wife, Jan. Dear, thank you. Thank you for being here. It is my pleasure to once again stand before you and share with you a report on the state of Johnson County. And let me assure you from the get-go, these are exciting times in our county. The economy is humming, new residents are moving to our county, and important projects are being built or moving off the drawing boards. The park system is expanding. We have new libraries opening. Johnson County is strong, growing, changing, and moving forward. We all contribute in many ways to our community's success. We all have a stake in our Johnson County. We can only build strong communities by working together. As David said, I would like for you to participate in a short quiz about our Johnson County community and about our government. So if you have your cell phones ready, don't ask me how you do this, but there's a QR code on the paper that you can access and participate. This is multiple choice, so you have about 15 seconds to list your answer, which will be shown on the screen. And so, for those who wish to participate, if you're ready, I'll give you the first question, which is, what is the smallest city in Johnson County? Your choices: Edgerton, Westwood Hills, Mission Woods, or Lake Quivira. Next question. What was the first program in the Theater in the Parks production? The choices are MAME, Brigadoon, My Fair Lady, or Guys and Dolls. Next question. When did Johnson County voters approve creation of a Johnson County Library District? You've got four choices between 1951 to 1954. Next question. What percent of the county's budget funds public safety and criminal justice? Is it 18%, 20%, 22%, or 24%? And Sheriff, if you get this one wrong, we need to talk. And the final question. How many Johnson County clients were served by our county mental health agency in 2018? 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, or 9,000? Now, the answers to those questions will be coming up as we continue the presentation. With our 20 cities, ranging from Overland Park, the county's largest and second largest in Kansas, with a population nearing 200,000, to our smallest city, Mission Woods, with a population of less than 200, we are home to a diversity of people. They are all living in strong communities, large and small, that are good, safe places, providing a high quality of life. It's no wonder that USA Today again ranked Johnson County as the only county in Kansas and Missouri to make the national list of the 25 best counties in the nation to live. We're number 18. And we moved up from number 23 last year. Our residents agree, giving a 98% satisfaction rating for our county being a great place to live in the 2018 Community Survey. The county also scored a 96% rating for a great place to raise children and a 93% for quality of life. Now, newspaper rankings and community surveys only tell you part of the tale about why Johnson County is so unique and so highly regarded. Building a strong community requires investing for Johnson County today and the Johnson County to come tomorrow. In doing so, it has been a very busy year with capital projects starting or nearing completion in all corners of our county. We don't build courthouses in Johnson County too often. The new one taking shape in downtown Olathe is only the 4th courthouse in the county's 164-year history. It will replace the current courthouse, which was first started in 1951. The new courthouse will serve the county's court needs for at least the next 75 years. Construction has also begun on the county's first ever medical examiner's facility in Olathe, which along with the courthouse is being funded by the public safety sales tax approved by voters in November of 2016. Work is also well underway in a major rebuild of the Tomahawk Creek wastewater treatment facility in Olathe. This project will allow us to protect the environment, improve treatment operations, and provide the most cost-effective long-term solution for customers. Upon completion, we will be able to save the approximately $16 million paid annually to Kansas City, Missouri for treating part of the flow to that facility. By September, we expect to have about 300 workers on the site during the peak of construction. All 3 projects are on time and on budget. Investments in brick and mortar are only one way that we have become one of the nation's best counties. Parks and trails, entertainment, and playgrounds are also essential community amenities that residents expect and enjoy. The Johnson County Park and Recreation District's legacy plan addresses and fulfills those expectations with the continued implementation and improvement of new park development, park and recreational improvements through 2030. One of the most anticipated projects is opening of the Meadowbrook Park in Prairie Village. This will happen in early summer, and it comes on the heels of a busy 2018 with the completion of 3 facilities and 1 new park to enhance a park system that annually attracts more than 7 million visitors. Jill Geller, Executive Director of the Park and Recreation District, and her team are quite willing to tell us more.
Hi everyone, I'm Jill Geller, Executive Director of the Johnson County Park and Recreation District. I'm joining you today from the fabulous Meadowbrook Park Clubhouse. This facility will open in just a few short months, and I wanted to give you a sneak peek. We're standing in the event space with this amazing fireplace and a wall of windows that overlooks gorgeous Meadowbrook Park. Also in the building are a classroom for recreation programs and our Nature Play preschool for early childhood education for ages 3 to 5. Keep your eyes open in the coming weeks for an invitation to the ribbon cutting, to the clubhouse, and to Meadowbrook Park. While we were working on this project in 2018, we also opened a bunch of amazing spaces to our residents. Want to see? Follow me.
Hey, Marshall. Oh, I'm so glad you're here at Antioch Park. I just ran over from Meadowbrook Park. Can you tell everyone about Dodgetown while I catch my breath?
Yes, ma'am. Antioch Park's Dodgetown is a young and sized western town that's provided fun and memories to kids for decades. I deputized dozens of kids last year at the ribbon cutting, and this newfangled Dodgetown is sure to create memories for generations of kids to come.
Rhonda! What in the world are you doing at Shawnee Mission Beach in the middle of winter? Oh, never mind. Can you tell everybody about this great place?
I'd be happy to, Jill.
Who knew there's a beach in Johnson County?
We had our highest attendance ever at the Shawnee Mission Park Beach in 2018. Come join us this summer and enjoy this new facility, complete with changing rooms, a concession stand, and large covered area to stay out of the sun.
Hey, Jill.
Hey, Jeff. I should have known I'd find you playing in Stillwell Community Park. Can you tell everybody about this great playground?
My pleasure.
In August of 2018, hundreds of families joined us for the ribbon cutting of JCPRD's first inclusive playground. And we got to see children of all ages and abilities playing side by side. We're excited to open another new, yet different, inclusive playground at Shawnee Mission Park later this spring.
Hey, thanks, Sean. Nice library.
Hey, my water, Jill.
Dan.
It's all right, Jill. I got this. Hey, everyone. You got to make your way out to Big Bull Creek Park. We opened in September with a nature-based playground, 18 basket disc golf, and youth camping for $75. At more than 2,000 acres, Big Bull Creek Park is the largest public green space in Johnson County.
Jeff, what are you doing here at Kill Creek Park?
Hey, Jill. I'm digging the hole for the observation tower.
Seriously? You know we have equipment for this.
But anyway, this is just one of the many projects we've got coming in 2019. It's going to be a great year.
Thanks, Jill, for that update. I didn't know you could run that fast or that far. Congratulations. That update shows that our park district has been very busy indeed, but important work will continue in 2019. And in 2 months, the theater in the park will be kicking off another summer of entertainment and also celebrating its 50th season. The concept of having an outdoor live theater in Johnson County was developed in 1969 when the first production of MAME, sorry about that. No prizes on that one, I guess. But that first production occurred in Antioch Park a year later. The summer outdoor productions were then moved to Shawnee Mission Park in 1975. Indoor theater productions were also added 2 years ago with the opening of the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center in Overland Park. Other exciting community assets are also on the way. In the months ahead, the county will award a contract to begin development of the future park, Cedar Niles, in western Olathe. And if you want a bird's eye view of western Johnson County, a 45-foot observation tower will provide that opportunity this fall when it opens at Kill Creek Park, just south of DeSoto. The Johnson County Library has also had a busy year as a cornerstone of our communities. Our libraries are resources for learning, educational program, and multi-purpose activities for residents of all ages. With the opening of the Monticello Library last year in Western Shawnee, the library system now has 14 branch library facilities in 13 cities. The library circulated more than 7 million items and had more than 2 million visitors in 2018. The growth of our library system began as a seed in the early 1950s when a group of volunteers formed the Citizen Library Committee. That group launched a successful petition drive placing a library question on the 1952 ballot for creation of a taxing district to establish a county public library system. The question was approved overwhelmingly by voters 4-1. Now, since funding was not immediately available, books were collected and 11 volunteer libraries were opened during the next 2 years. The first voluntary library was established in 1953 in the Dunbar School in Shawnee, and other grassroots libraries were in homes, basements of homes, businesses, and one in the barber shop. And there were other throughout Johnson County. And then in 1956, the district opened its first library facility in Miriam and started a bookmobile to serve the other communities. And very soon, the relocated Lackman branch will reopen at the Lenexa City Center complex. Here is County Librarian Sean Casserly and some of his team from Johnson County Library providing more information.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Johnson County Library. 2018 was a busy year. This year we opened a brand new library in Shawnee, the Monticello Library. It's proven to be a hub for the community.
Hello and welcome to Monticello. My name is Christian Madrigal and I'm the branch manager. It's been an exciting 7 months. For the opening week, we had over 3,000 plus visitors visit the Monticello location, and within 7 minutes, we were at max capacity. So that was really exciting to see the patrons coming and seeing their new branch in the Shawnee area. And we also had about 3,000 checkouts.
2019 is going to be even more exciting with the opening of the Lenexa City Center June 2nd. We have increased square footage, added services, and programming. This is going to be a wonderful project for the community.
Hi, my name's Ken Warney. I'm the branch manager at your new Lenexa City Center Library, and as you can see, it's almost finished. Being a part of a multi-use campus of City Center with retail and commercial and governmental, and the library will be a part of that, and it's going to be really fun and exciting to see how our patrons are going to use it, because it's a unique building. We've never had a building in a setting like that before. It's going to be much larger than the building it's replacing. Lackman was 17,000 square feet. This is going to be 2 floors of 20,000 each for 40,000 square feet.
And we're not done yet. We're moving forward on our comprehensive library master plan. Next is Antioch, then Corinth, and then Blue Valley. All of these libraries offer experiences, ideas, materials that support and enrich your lives.
Librarians like me helped circulate 7.5 million items last year.
1,400 volunteers like me gave the library 53,000 hours last year.
19,000 kids and teens participated in the summer reading program last year.
We've got so much going on. Come visit us at the Johnson County Library.
Sean and our library staff are also quite busy getting ready for the ribbon cutting at the new Lenexa branch. So mark your calendars for June 2nd, and if you're available, come join in that celebration. It comes as no surprise that Johnson County has become and remains the most populous county in Kansas. Our current population is now more than 600,000 residents in a state with an estimated total population of 2.9 million. People come to Johnson County for many reasons. Our excellent K-12 schools, our quality of life, our parks and libraries, but there's another important reason. They come to work. 89% of the residents in the 2018 community survey were satisfied with Johnson County as being a great place to work. According to year-end statistics compiled by the County Economic Research Institute, or CERI, more than 327,000 Johnson County residents were employed on average during 2018. This is an increase of nearly 5,000 employed residents. From a statewide perspective, more than 1 in 5 employed Kansans live in Johnson County. The Johnson County unemployment rate at year-end was 2.6%. Our local economy continues to grow and thrive in other ways. According to CERI, the housing market and residential construction remained strong, but did cool slightly in 2018. The average price of homes sold was almost 6% higher, and the value of construction activity soared by double digits. And retail sales in Johnson County increased by almost 5%. SERI shared information from the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, which I understand is the first time they've provided this information, that estimates the gross domestic product, GDP, for every county in the U.S. from the years 2012 through 2015, the last year information was available. According to this federal data, Johnson County was the largest provider of goods and services in Kansas, with total GDP of $44.5 billion, that's with a B, in 2015. This represents 29% of the total GDP in Kansas. Not only is Johnson County the largest local economy in Kansas, it also has been the principal driver of economic growth statewide, accounting for 44% of Kansas GDP growth between 2012 and 2015. With a sound local economy, we also must understand where our fiscal house stands. And the bottom line is this: our bonds are still among the highest rated in the nation with triple A's. Our budget is always balanced with reserves to ensure financial stability and security, and our fiscal outlook is strong. The county budget provides essential services and quality programs while being ever cognizant of Johnson County taxpayers. It has been said often before, and it's worth repeating again, the Johnson County tax levy remains the lowest of the 105 counties in Kansas and far lower than the state's other urban counties. Keeping the county's mill levy at even keel always seems to face continued challenges to meet increased demand for public services and decreased state and federal funding. Yet, in the 2019 and 18 budget years, the mill levy for Johnson County governments have gone down slightly. A key element in building a strong community is public safety. Our residents must feel and be safe in their homes, their neighborhoods, and their communities. Johnson County's Public Safety Services received a 91% rating in the 2018 survey. To achieve and maintain that level of satisfaction, 22% of the county's budget funds the Sheriff's Office, District Attorney's Office, state-required activities of the District Court, and other emergency operations. Dispatchers at the Emergency Communications Center handled almost 370,000 calls for emergency service last year in Johnson County. That included more than 126,000 911 calls, and most of those were by cell phones. Last year, the Sheriff's Office Security Division screened more than 528,000 people entering the courthouse and the nearby Justice Annex. The District Attorney's Office handled a 7% increase in criminal and domestic violence case filings last year. And our MedAct ambulances were dispatched more than 51,000 times in response to medical emergencies. Our ability to tackle the substantial human services and health needs also is critical. The 10% of the county's budget funds services to our most vulnerable populations, assisting needy households of all ages with food, utilities, and housing assistance, and providing disability services, and so much more. A growing concern in the future needs and demands to serve and protect our senior population that's increasing by leaps and bounds. The 2010 census reported slightly more than 56,000 citizens in Johnson County, or almost 11% of the county's population, were 65 and older. The estimate of the 65-plus population today is almost 83,000, representing 14% of our population. Researchers from Wichita State University predicts that by 2039, just 20 years from now, we will have almost 192,000 residents 65 and over. That means our senior population will double in just 2 decades as the retiring baby boomers continue to impact state and local aging services. Another particular challenge is the growing demand in our county's mental health system, which served more than 9,200 clients last year. In meeting that challenge, Johnson County has become a leader in the nation in proactive efforts to address mental health issues in our criminal justice system. Johnson County was also selected as one of 7 counties in the nation as a Stepping Up Innovator County by the National Association of Counties. That selection affirms our expertise in taking action to reduce the number of people in jail experiencing mental illness and to take essential steps to help residents with mental health issues. One resident is willing to share a personal story about her family, how her family was helped by our mental health professionals. Tim DeWeese, our mental health director, and Robert Sullivan, director of Corrections Department, and our mental health professionals also explain important services to help our residents at risk.
There's a good reason why Kristen Stutterheim is making a special trip to the Shawnee Police Department.
Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you.
She has a check-in meeting with Kate Coleman. When Kristen has needed to call the police on her daughter, Kate has helped out.
I told her when she said, "You can call me anytime," I said, "You might regret that." I'm just saying.
When Kristen lived in another state, her daughter had substance abuse issues and would repeatedly run away from home. Kristen would call the police, but her daughter would just cycle through the justice system and repeat the behavior. When the family moved to Johnson County, the behaviors continued. They called police, but the response was different.
Everybody swooped in. Within weeks of moving here, those same behaviors got us caseworkers, police officers that were CITs. Kate was there.
Kate is a co-responder from the Johnson County Mental Health Center. She's embedded with the Shawnee Police. After getting called to Kristen's house, Kate set her daughter up with mental health services. She's been following up ever since.
Me being there, a lot of times I'm able to follow up on those people that maybe would have gotten lost in the system, that maybe wouldn't have gotten that information before, and really actually make sure that they get connected and are doing okay even after the crisis.
The co-responders are an outgrowth of Johnson County's Stepping Up initiative. It was launched by the Board of County Commissioners in 2015.
And that initiative was really to ensure that people that had mental illness that were involved with the criminal justice system got treatment as opposed to being put in jail.
The county began collecting data to see how prevalent mental illness was among the jail population. 2 co-responders were put in place, one in Overland Park and one in Olathe. Today, there is co-responder coverage for the entire county.
There's some individuals that will have interactions with law enforcement because of their severe mental illness. Their mental illness will manifest itself in a way that draws attention to the criminal justice system. And that if these individuals were currently connected to services and were stable, then those interactions wouldn't necessarily happen.
As part of the Stepping Up initiative, in 2018, the National Association of Counties named Johnson County an Innovator County. one of 7 in the United States.
I think our program works.
Groups like this one from Pettis County, Missouri, are coming here to seek out Johnson County's expertise in running a high-functioning criminal justice system.
You working a full day today?
The Johnson County Mental Health Center is pioneering other successful programs like this transportation program. It's run in collaboration with United Healthcare. Mental health clients in need of a job get hired as drivers. They take people who lack transportation to work or to medical appointments.
Sometimes life bottoms out on people, and doing a job like this where you're out driving around, helping people get to and from places, it got me back in the swing of things.
As it looks to advance the Stepping Up initiative, the Mental Health Center has plans to hire more co-responders. Negotiations are underway to embed some of them in the schools. Kristen Stutterheim knows the difference a co-responder can make. Kate Coleman helped her daughter get back on track.
It was like I had a friend that I could go to.
I would like to thank United Healthcare for partnering in the program that provides transportation services to clients with mental health concerns. Supporting individuals through a transportation to work, school, physical, and mental appointments is vital in promoting treatment and recovery in a healthy community. While Tim, Robert, and their team members are ensuring services and treatment are available to help residents with mental illnesses, another community issue is suicide. Here's a sad national reality. Our nation, the United States, had 129 suicides per day last year. Another sad fact, Johnson County has the highest suicide rate in Kansas. The county had 92 suicides last year. That's one suicide every 4 days. All 6 public school districts are also coping with the loss of students who took their lives or have tried or have thought about suicide. Our schools have joined a partnership with our county mental health professionals, parents, religious leaders, and local businesses to develop mental health and suicide prevention programs for students needing guidance and treatment. Suicide is tragic. It's a community issue that requires a community response. Suicide prevention has to be our goal as a caring community. Our mental health first aid program has been designated a champion by the National Council for Behavioral Health. The program is helping to build mental health literacy by helping the public identify, understand, and respond to signs of mental illness. More than 2,200 participants, including first responders and teachers, have completed the training since the program began. People trained in mental health first aid are supporting our communities, our schools, and our residents by becoming more comfortable and confident in helping someone at risk. Another important focus in Johnson County in building strong community, both for our employers and employees. We have a unique business community in our county. We have a combination of major corporations, as well as mom and pop shops and small businesses that each face unique challenges in meeting their employment needs and providing education, training, and skills to address changing workforce demands. We need to attract businesses and keep businesses in our county to keep our economy strong. When our businesses thrive, our communities thrive. Despite the positive job growth and low jobless rate, we know that workforce issues are critically important, especially in professional skill training and career development not requiring a college degree. The College of Trade, started by Johnson County Department of Corrections, is helping to bridge the skills job gap by training clients in a variety of trades. The program includes a partnership with, I'm going to get this right, Cumulative Inc. to help clients develop personal skills for successful employees. Cultivate Inc. Thank you. Cooperation has also been formed with a partnership with the Construct KC program to equip clients to become skilled laborers in the construction industry. Providing job training to probationers in our criminal justice system is an important activity. It helps reduce recidivism by providing work skills to improve lives. Individuals receive a second chance at becoming productive residents and are not being defined by their past. Project Search, an employment program offered by Johnson County Developmental Supports for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, successfully found employment for 92% of its graduates last year. 21% of the county budget funds infrastructure service, including our public works and transportation system. Our public work employees were quite busy this winter with 35 winter storm-related dispatches. They, along with our city and KDOT crews, kept Johnson County's roadways passable in often frightful weather conditions. I think all of these crews deserve a thank you as we celebrate the coming of spring. Our economic development also depends on a robust transportation system, permitting us to move people and goods effectively and safely, connecting people to jobs, connecting businesses to their markets, and providing transportation options. The county is committed to supporting access to employment and public transportation. Our transit system recently implemented a micro-transit program serving areas in Overland Park, Lenexa, and Shawnee. This pilot service is testing on-demand shared riding service that enhances other job access routes to southwest Johnson County and to Lenexa City Center. Transportation services provided more than 514,000 rides last year to serve residents from all walks of life. With improved mobility options, residents in Johnson County can access employment, educational opportunities, and participate more fully in their communities. Before closing, I wonder how you did in answering the questions at the start of the presentation. I won't ask for your scores. The quiz provided an opportunity to test what we might not know about our community and our county government with its wide range of services delivered by our dedicated public employees. What they do truly matters. It means that people leaving jail have the opportunity to gain a skill and get a job. It means that someone answers the phone when 911 is dialed or a crisis hotline is called. It means that our libraries are sources of learning. It means that our kids can fish in our park lakes and couples can walk our park trails. It means that people's health needs are met and aging services are available. It matters in those ways and so many more. Together, we can make a positive difference for our communities. We often do not know or fully understand what makes up Johnson County. It's far more than local government and boundaries. It's about problem solving. It's about meeting challenges and overcoming them. It's about opening the doors to opportunity and success. Too often, we tend to take a look at our differences, such as our big versus small cities, our older neighborhoods versus new neighborhoods, or urban versus rural areas of our county, rather than our similarities that draw us together. Our common goals, our shared past and future, and most importantly, our people who call their neighborhoods, their cities, and their county home. We look forward to working with our cities, schools, businesses, and other community partners in the coming year and the following years. We all have a stake in Johnson County continue to build strong communities. Working together, our future is brighter, our challenges will be met, and our communities will continue to be known as great places to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Have a great 2019.